Jungle.
The shutdown of commercial activities initiated here at home and abroad to curb community transmission of COVID-19 has devastated the global economy. We have already begun to see the effect in millions of lost jobs, lost incomes, lost revenue, and severely diminished productivity. In the past week, we saw oil prices fall into negative value. Our country, heavily dependent on crude oil income, has seen a drop in our revenue so severe that we risk failing to meet even the most basic obligation of governance. At a time when the social welfare demands on the public purse are higher than they have ever been, our present reality calls for nothing short of a wholesale reform of our governing structures, systems, and processes. Any such efforts must of necessity begin with drastic reductions in the cost of governance, coupled with determined efforts to drive economic diversity and innovation in the non-oil sector. We intend to bring these unique perspectives in our ongoing work to codify the National Social Investment Program into a bill that will be considered by the House at our next adjourned date. We will also at that time seek to pass a second economic stimulus bill to provide necessary relief to individuals and corporate organizations in Nigeria. We expect that before then, the Senate will quickly consider and pass the first economic stimulus bill, which has since passed in the House and now awaits concurrence. It is in preparing for this new reality that I have established a post-COVID-19 strategic response team with a broad mandate to develop interventions and reforms, and also to update the legislative agenda to reflect our post-COVID realities and priorities. The strategic response team will be supported by a group of technical experts, private sector leaders, and representatives. Their experience and expertise will ensure that the policy proposals presented to the House are rigorously grounded in a fact-based reality. There are no longer any sacred cows, protected spaces, or classes. Even every area of our national health policy, economic policy, tax policy, education policy, and security architecture are now on the table for reform. We must turn this moment of profound crisis into an opportunity to make the hard choices we have too long deferred, but can now no longer avoid if we are to survive as a nation.
Audio Jungle.